What is going on, Team Prime? I am back with another review, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Generations Titans Return, or actually Transformers Generations Prime Wars Trilogy Titans Return, Deluxe Class, Fracas, and Scourge. So before we get to the figure, let's go over the figure's collector card, since this is the only one of the packaging I got left. So you got a nice piece of artwork here of Scourge. He is from the Titans Return series. His name is Scourge. He was made by Hasbro. He is a Decepticon. On the back of the card, you have his stats. In the red is Scourge. In the blue is Fracas. So the weakest Scourge gets is Fire Blast. So, actually, no, the weakest is his speed. So that's it for that. In the box, in the figure, you got a double barrel blaster with a giant bathtub in it. And Fracas, who I have painted the arms. So let's get a look at Fracas. Fracas looks really nice. Painted really nicely too. Head is on a ball joint. Arms are on a ball joint. And his legs are on double hinge. So there is that. If you want to see how he scales with somebody of his size, here is Prime Master Megatronus that came out with Prime Wars Blastoff, and here he is with Prime Master Micronus. So here is Scourge's vehicle mode. Now I'm going to refer to this as Scourge here, like Takara does. This is Scourge. This is his armor that he would transform with. So, Scourge is done in a light blue, a series of blues. You've got a nice, like, pale blue here. You've got all the dark blue, and then you've got some of this, more sky blue. The Decepticon symbol and some red. You can take little Titan Master and stand them on the pegs. It doesn't really work here because of where they placed the pegs for this figure. Is his stance of gravity is weird. You can open the cockpit, and I don't know how well you guys can see that, but there is a computer screen in there, but you can't really see it. You can take him, sit him in there, and he can fly around. So for comparison with Scourge in his Cybertronian boat mode, here he is with Titans Return. Trigger happy in his jet mode. So, yeah. Now, unfortunately, I cannot cut this video, so I'm just going to transform the body off camera real quick, so I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? You guys can just watch me do it. Okay, so here is, take that out, Scourge's body in its robot mode, and now you're probably wondering, why do you have the legs backwards? The answer is, I don't. Well, I do, but I don't. Okay, so before I get to this, I had a Junker Titans Return highbrow, so I decided to switch up the thighs and the hands with the original Scourge. So now he has white thighs and white hands, but the reason his legs are backwards, and I've clipped his knee pads, is because this is how his legs are supposed to look. So I took the legs apart, rotated the thighs around, so the front of the thigh is here instead of back here. Now we take the little headmaster, fold him up, push up this antenna, peg him in, and there you officially have Headmaster Scourge in his robot mode, and he looks really nice. Need to raise it up a little more. Ooh. Okay, get a close-up look on his head sculpt. Really nice. Really nice. Articulation-wise, due to the headmaster, he can look full 360. He can up and down. Arm is on a ball joint. It can go in and out, and it's on a hinge. Bicep rotation, elbow bend, and wrist movement. Wings can move. Nothing at the waist. The tip can go forward, back. They can soft ratchet out. Thigh rotation. Due to the mod, he's got actually a really good deep knee bend. And that is about it. Not as posable as, say, a Siege figure, but it gets the job done. So you can give Scourge this gun in... Hold the gun. Dang it. And you can give him a little pistol. Or you can put the gun in here like this, so you can have like a laser scope. I take this and I put it in the back. And I just leave him like that. Yes, you were noticing a lot of bubble. But once I get the Siege Phantom Strike Squadron set, Scourge will have a target master to hold. And just so you guys can see him, with one I will use Caliburst here, since he's the only one closest to colors of Fracas. So put him in his hand. And there you can see him with a Battle Master. That actually looks really good. Who knows, I might have to get a spare Caliburst. I don't know. So, let's get Scourge over here. And let me transform this comparison real quickly, which for me, this takes no time. Man. Get your head. There's days I like headmasters, and there's days I don't like headmasters. Okay. For comparison with Scourge, here he is with Titans Return Trigger Happy, aka one of the best selling molds in the entire Titans Return toy line. Like, no joke, he was one of the best selling molds. And for another Titans Return comparison, here he is with Skull Cruncher. Here he is with a more recent Siege Deluxe. Here he is with Flywheels from Wave 1. And here he is with Voyager Wave 1 Siege Optimus Prime. So, overall, I think Scourge is a pretty neat deluxe figure for its time. Rumor has it we might be getting one in Earthrise, so I don't know. People might be going Scourge crazy again for a new one. Me, I'm pretty okay with this one for now until I see the rumors pan out for him. So this has been the review of the Transformers Generations Prime Wars Trilogy, Titans Return, Deluxe Class, Headmaster, Fracas, and Scourge. If you guys did enjoy this review, please like, share, subscribe, all that those doodads. You guys will be able to see this video in my Titans Return playlist for all other Titans Return videos you may or may have not seen. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this review, and I will see you all later.